Thank you. You're so sweet. You're my favorite. You're my favorite wife. Thank you for pushing the play button for me. Welcome back to another Bourbon Santa video. Today we're going to review Michter's 10-year bourbon. It's a single barrel product. The first time I had this product was in 2018, and I didn't love it. I wasn't really enthused by what I got, especially for the price. They're a little expensive around here and a little hard to find. And I didn't think it lived up to that price point. I didn't think it delivered flavors good enough to justify the cost. So I was very disappointed with that bottle. I've since heard that 2018 was a bit of an off year. So I figured I didn't buy any in 2019 because I was so annoyed with it that I took a year off, and I decided that I would get another one this year if I found one at a really, really good price. And I did. So I figured I would review it for you guys and see if 2020 is doing a little better than 2018. So I've already poured me a little glass. As you can see, I've already had a pour or two out of this, just getting prepared for this. Okay, on the nose is nice. The nose, I get a good amount of rye spice behind the caramel, and I get a fair amount of peanut on this. I end up kind of being in the not a Booker's peanut, not a Jim Beam kind of peanut, but a definite peanut. There's definitely oak influence from the 10 years. There's a lot of caramel and brown sugar and honey. A little bit of cherry, not a whole lot of cherry. The nose is okay. The nose doesn't wow me. Everything feels a little muted. It feels like you have to reach for those flavors. I figured that I would break out the bourbon nosing kit and kind of confirm some of these flavors that I'm getting here and see how close I am. Let's try the caramel first. Definitely caramel. Definitely a good amount of oak happening there. You have very negligible cherry. Yeah, that peanut. I'm definitely getting peanut there. There is some vanilla. Yeah, a little bit of vanilla happening. I'm picking up more vanilla in the glass now after having smelled the little vanilla jar. Brown sugar. Oh yeah. Brown sugar is definitely there. I don't think I'm getting a lot of honey. Oh, a little bit. Yeah, there's definitely a little bit of honey. I don't think I was getting chocolate. No. Not getting chocolate. I don't get a lot of spices. There's not a lot of cooking spices or black pepper or anything along those lines happening in the glass. So let's try it. The rye shows up a little heavier on the taste. There's definitely a good amount of rye in the mash bill. The honey, the caramel showing up. The oak is definitely showing up. With it being a 10-year product, you have to expect that. Now, in 2018, when I had my last bottle of this, I felt that my Michter's American was better than the Michter's 10-year for that year. I enjoyed my Michter's American more. I thought it gave me more robust flavors. So I got a bottle of Michter's 2020, this year's release. so that I could compare them directly to each other. So let's do that. Let's A/B these things and see which one I prefer. The American, I'm getting leather, and I think tobacco. Yes, I'm getting leather and tobacco, and I think I'm getting a little bit of chocolate. Yep, definitely getting chocolate. Maybe a touch of cinnamon. A touch of cinnamon. I don't pick up as much rye. Oh yeah. I definitely, the rye is more muted in the Michter's American than in the 10-year. On the American, I also get that that varnishy note that I often get in double-barreled products like Woodford Double Oaked and some of the others that are on the market. I definitely get that in the Michter's American, and I like that. I like that note a lot. Alcohol-wise, 47 and 47 and 41. The 10-year has a little bit higher proof than the American, and it shows up on the nose. You can definitely pick up that higher alcohol level on the nose. But I still think it still rings true that Michter's American, for me, has a better nose. Yeah, after smelling this and going back to that, I'm getting a little bit of a bready aspect to the 10-year. But I get so much more out of the Michter's American nose that it just, for me, is a much nicer nose. Let's try the taste. Oh, yeah. Oh, deep, rich caramels. Deep, nice. It's a different kind of wood aspect on the Michter's American. It's not a bitter wood. It's a sweeter wood influence. And I just love that. The Michter's 10 comes off sharper and a little, not, I guess it's just the hotter, that it's hotter proof-wise. It comes off a little spicier, and it also may be from a little bit higher rye mash bill. But the Michter's American just comes off prettier on the palate, and it's also a more coating mouthfeel, a more enveloping mouthfeel on the Michter's American. Price-wise, this is half the price of that. Retail. So to me, it's a real shame when a product from the same company that's half the price, for me, is more enjoyable than the Michter's 10-year. Now, the 10-year is a single barrel product, so it's possible that in my bad luck, I've had two different single barrels that weren't great. It's possible, but in my opinion, this is an inferior product to this. I'd love to see this in a cast strength. That would be an amazing product. That's my opinion. Until next time, thank you for watching. Have a great day.